Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing as we continue our exploration of the Herbcrafter's Tarot. So what fell out here was a deleter of ear, Oregano. So let's have a look at that. Now, the second card came out, and that was Madra of Fire with Time. So let's have a look at the first one here, a deleter of ear. So we're looking at the herb. We're looking at Oregano here. Adeliters are warriors, right? So Adelita talks about activism, drive, and autonomy. So the Adelita cards feature plants that are controversial in some way. They're focused on remedies for the young girl emerging into womanhood, but can be used by others as well. The plants themselves poke and scratch. The medicine is spicy and has bite. The herbs of the Adelita drive the Herbcrafter to experiences that challenge her resilience. They prove her loyalty to the plants. This ancient wisdom, they invite her to explore the world with passion and creativity. The Adelitas, of course, correspond to knights in traditional tarot decks. They represent the fight we often encounter when first defending our path to the outside world. They approach adventures with conviction and righteousness. The Adelitas call us to a time of drive and fortitude. They're the warriors of the elements, showing us how to defend and serve. As guides, they offer the gift of activism. Okay, so we're looking at the Adelita of ear. So Oregano. Speak from between your legs. Shout, sing, and scream. Declare your truth loudly and without fear. Okay, so this talks about a young woman gathers herbs. Oh, I see. I wonder what that hole in the bench. Okay, so get that now. Gather herbs for burials, a warm vaginal steam bath. She seeks the most vibrant and strong plants to use in the ritual. Roses, calendula, and oregano. The Herbcrafter arranges her steaming chair in a beautiful place in the garden, near a healthy oregano plant. Soft warm blankets lie folded nearby. The Adelita of Air is a champion for truth. She vows to remove the shame around women's bodies, beginning by loving her own. She strengthens the seat of her voice with vaginal steams. She knows oregano is more than just a kitchen herb. It is also an ally for women, easing menstrual pain and menopausal symptoms, bringing on menses and increasing warmth and circulation to the pelvic region. She understands what ancient women knew about the connection between the vagina and the throat. When one is constricted, so is the other. She sings during birth and screams during sex. She allows throat and vagina to open in order to express herself fully. She is blunt and clear. As Clarissa Pinkola Estes, author of Woman Who Run with the Wool, states, she speaks from between her legs. Crafting with the Adelita of Air. Use vaginal steams to improve circulation and energy flow in the pelvis and womb. Practice activities such as harvesting herbs in a squat position to open your pelvis. When you cook with oregano, don't forget to sing. That's an interesting card, isn't it? I hadn't thought of it like that. Okay, Adelita of Air. It's like night, but you're declaring your truth loudly and without fear. Speak from between your legs. Shout, sing, and scream. Declare your truth loudly and without fear. Okay. Okay, so that's quite different than the normal Knight of Swords to me. Quite different indeed. Okay, so the next card here is Madra of Fire with Time. Okay, so let's have a look at the Madra. Okay, so here we go. So let's look at the Madras. Is love, nourishment, and guidance. The Madra card features herbs that have long had use as nourishing medicine. They're generally gentle, approachable, and safe plants. These remedies go to the heart of the healing, easy to grow and abundant. They're readily accessible in most climates. These herbs firmly establish the Herbcrafter's role as a community healer. With properties that act deep within the body, they reflect her ability to care for others. They invite her to actively share with others and guide them on their own path. The Madras correspond to queens in traditional tarot decks. They represent the calm, reliable nature we have when we are confident in our craft. They approach adventures with love and patience. The Madras call us to a time of peace and slow pace. As healers, they reflect the elements in the most nurturing expression. As guides, they offer the gift of love. So we've got Madra of Fire, right? Okay, with Time. Turn up the heat on your creative passions. A warm heart and a spicy kitchen welcomes others to your table. Stoke the creative fire that burns in your belly. A woman stands in a warm kitchen. The table is covered in bottles, books, and a large fresh harvest of time. A kettle whistles on the stove. Yellow and orange herbs dangle from the rafters. She is dressed in garden. Oh, yeah. She's dressed in garden clothes. Right, okay. And her worn hands calmly grind herbs in a large molcajete, like a mortar and pestle. Okay, molcajete. The Madra of fire inspires others by living an artistic life. She teaches from her actions. She encourages collaboration, inviting everyone to play in her busy apothecary. She is upbeat and accepts life's paradoxes. She knows time is both a popular kitchen herb and a superb medicine plant. She is driven by a rich imagination and finds magic in everything. Creativity is second nature to her, and her days are filled with inspired activities. Just like remedies made with time, she is warm and wholehearted. She attracts people into her home. She radiates vitality and love. Embrace your inner glow. It warms the hearts of others. Add flavor to your medicine cabinet. Craft thyme, salt, and syrup. Invite friends for a busy day of making thyme potions like vinegar, honey, and tincture. Show someone you love them by cooking them a meal. Add thyme to your dish. Okay, so if we look at both of those cards from this book, it's telling you so basically to speak your truth, to don't be fearful about saying what's on your mind, is what I'm getting here. I think it's important to be able to speak your truth, to be able to allow yourself the ability to not have any fear about saying what's exactly on your mind, and allow yourself to stoke the creative fire, that to be able to turn up the heat on your creative passions. So to be passionate about what you believe, or what you want to say, or what you want to do. I think that's really important. So being able to declare your truth loudly, and without fear, and to stoke the creative fire that burns in your belly. So it's allowing you to actually do what's really, really important to you by being able to express yourself freely without any limitations. I love that message for today, to think about, to reflect on. How can we speak what we want to, to say what we want to say without the fear of being judged, being criticized, being put down, is really, really important. To be able to just stand in our own power, to be empowered, to be able to be creative, to be passionate, to be able to express who we are freely without fear of judgment or criticism, or being put down, being belittled, is such a huge thing. To be able to do that, to be able to stand in that power within ourselves, to have that strength, to have that courage to do that. That is so huge. What a beautiful message. Wow, that's something to really reflect on today. Okay, nice deep breath. Feel that inner power that comes from within, that strength, that courage, that bravery. Because it can be really scary to be able to express who we are and what we believe. We have such fear about being judged in many ways. And they can come from family or friends, or from work colleagues, or from even people we don't even know. Why are we afraid of people we don't even know? Why are we so afraid to be judged? Okay, that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care, and blessed be.